All right, everybody. It is such an honor to be here. It's always humbling, and I mean that sincerely. So many awesome people, everyone coming over and talking. Everybody here understands the absolute necessity of the things I'm just about to say. Let's say it this way: faith, family, and freedom. Raise your hand if you like faith, family, and freedom. There's so much freedom here. I can smell and taste the freedom. And freedom is the foundation of our republic here in America. Now, I'm known as the guy who kept the school open and took on Governor Brown. That's a nice thing to be known as, but thank you for the applause. But listen, it should not be something that makes a person a hero for opening a public school. That's how far we have fallen from really who we are as Americans and as people. We have been going about our lives, and we have allowed these people to slowly, over time, death by a thousand cuts, strip our freedoms, our dignity, our identity. They took our status as parents and said, you don't own your kids. They closed our schools, they closed our churches, but they kept the liquor store, the pot stores open. You notice they didn't close any homeless camps. Did you guys notice that? Did OSHA find any homeless camps? Anybody? No. But OSHA came into my school district because we said no to masks. Oh, I shouldn't say that. They never actually came in because I told the sheriff they're not allowed in. This is how courageous our corrupt government is. So they fined LC and did an investigation by Zoom.
What? Yeah.
They never set foot on the campus. They zoomed in. This is insane. Oh, sorry. This is insane. Now, did you guys know that OSHA is supposed to come visit you if they find you? Did you know that? Now, here's the piece I want people to understand. We cannot raise our children by Zoom. And we cannot raise our children by masking them and stripping them of their individuality and their identity. Can we get a round of applause on that? Gotta love the trucks. So listen, we are here today to celebrate freedom, but I want everyone to understand what we're up against. I am, as you know, I'm running for governor. But I want to talk about a little bit about the big question I've been getting lately. We got about 6 weeks till ballots come out, and people are saying, what makes you different? What separates you, Mark? And I'll be real honest with you. One, I'm not independently wealthy like many of my opponents. Sorry. I stepped away from a job I loved to be all in on this fight. I took on tremendous risk, not for me, it doesn't benefit me, but it will benefit my grandchildren who I love. My grandchildren, I want them to grow up free. I want you and your children and grandchildren to grow up free, like I did. Yeah. We timed that on purpose. Isn't that the sound of American horsepower and freedom? That's what I'm talking about. Only in America would we make a Trans Am like that. Listen, we have an amazing country. We live in one of the best states in that country, in my opinion, the best. Oregon is awesome. It's diverse. It's beautiful. And we have the pioneer spirit. We blazed a few trails, if you will. A couple of things I want people to know. Raise your hand if you have come to the awareness that we are in a good versus evil war.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And I'll tell you whose side we're on.
Yep.
If you're on the side of faith, family, and freedom, that means you are now a soldier in the good fight. This is a good fight. And some say, well, Mark, you're outnumbered. How are you going to get Portland to vote for you? It's real easy. I'm going to tell everybody the truth. Half of my campaign team is recovering Democrats. Let's give them a round of applause. They were Democrats who want to be free because they love their children. That's why we're going to win. This is about unity. It's about all of us looking at each other and saying, wow, we all have equal value into the eyes of our Creator. That is a fact. Okay? I'm up here on a stage. Okay? I took on a few things, but I don't have any more value than anyone else. But I did have a choice. So I want to introduce to everyone. I want everyone to think about this. When you go to bed at night and you look in the mirror, brushing your teeth, hopefully you brush your teeth. It's a good idea. When you do that, I want you to remind yourselves about who you are, what you're about, and then say, I have two choices. How do I get involved? You've got to be connected to our government. Okay? Being here is one step. Raise your hand if you're a PCP. Okay? Oh, look at that. Wow. If you're not a PCP, call your county Republican office and look into becoming one. Okay? That's precinct committee person. You get to help organize areas of your community. Run for office. Raise your hand if you're running for office or are currently in an office. Look at that right here, huh? There we go. Huh? Look at that. Give them a round of applause. I was over in Central Oregon, and of course water's a huge issue there, and I was like, yeah, we need every kind of patriot to be on every water board. What do you think? Huh? Would there be more water?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do, speaking of water? There you go. When I'm governor, we're going to make more storage of water. Duh. If we're really facing climate change and drought, why wouldn't we be storing more water? Anybody? It's called solving the problem. We are amazing people. We have gifts, skills, and talents. We can store more water, and then we will have water for fish and farmers. Wouldn't that be nice? Huh? Man, I can't wait too, because it's going to be, I mean, everybody likes to swim in the summertime. At least I do, right? Careful. There's a Democrat and Republican dog there, see? Anyway, I love it. Now, next thing, kind of segueing in, because I want to summarize this up. I'm known now as the guy who said no to masking. Do you guys remember when I did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. See the, it's like the Burger King grill marks, right? So I'm going to tell you this story to empower all of you. If you defy the government, they will send you a letter.
I love it.
And the letter will say, you're bad. Colt Gill, the guy over there at Department of Education, sent it to me on a Sunday. That's how much hatred they have for me. This is a government that can't even do anything Monday through Friday other than maybe sharpen a pencil. But on Sunday, they gave me a 2.5-page hate mail letter saying, you have 8 days to comply. Hear that? Now, somebody asked me how much sleep I lost.
None.
I thought, great. I got 8 days to let them sit and what? Wait. So I wrote a response to that. Now, I want everybody to understand, in LC, we never said no to the mask mandate. We simply said we're going to implement CDC policy. On January 14th, unbeknownst to all of you in Oregon, because the media wouldn't cover it, the CDC said masks do not filter out Omicron, but they do harm children in their education. That's a fact. Now, what does an ethical superintendent and school board do facing the real science? Remember, Governor Brown, follow the what? The science. Now, the sleep I did lose was waiting to get that resolution passed because I was so excited to say, OHA hates science, and that's exactly what I said. So here's how this works. We were the only school district in compliance with CDC policy, which is what I told the government. We're not violating anything. We're allowed to believe the CDC. Now, here's the best part. When I wrote my reply, I gave them how many days to reply to me? 8 days. Ooh. And on the 8th day, they announced the end of masking. It's called action. It's called leadership. It's called taking a position and saying no. We love our kids. We run our school. We live here. We possess the land. We, the people. And we do not consent. So I'll leave you with that. Please go to my website. I'm supposed to ask you for, like financial support and all that. So you can go to my website, MARC. C stands for conservative. MARC is my name, Mark. Make a right choice. Listen, I'm a grassroots candidate. I'm not a normal guy. If you want action from the governor's office in support of faith, family, and freedom, then I am your candidate. And I guarantee you, none of my other opponents can handle me on the debate stage. I'm gonna tell you the truth. By the way, did you know that you all, each of you, every single one of you are perfectly qualified and capable of getting and receiving good information, whether it's from our government or somewhere else, and using that information to make good decisions about your lives? Did you know that? That's how government should be relating with you. It's going to happen when I'm your governor. So check out my website, markfororegon.com. If you go to /ambassador, you can check out all my videos and my way cool commercials, okay? By the way, I've got a big economic plan. We're going to have a renaissance. I like to say it that way, but it's renaissance. We're going to have a renaissance, which means a reawakening of Oregon business, opportunity, and economy. It's going to happen when I'm governor, all right? Hey, thank you, everybody.